This is by far the best music I've ever made in my entire life. I can't stop smiling because I'm literally like, I'm making it like right now as we speak. These are very good questions. You came correct.
People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind.
Hey Live Nation, we're here with Boslen. Boslen, thanks so much for joining us today. How you doing?
Oh, what's up? Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you've had so much success in the past few years. For you, what's been your biggest pinch me moment?
Oh, I know when it was recently. I can't say the name of the individual, but basically I had some beats sent to me, and they specifically wanted me to write for an individual that I look up to. Yeah, I was in shock kind of, and I just was so excited that I got them done within like 3 days.
But we have to stay tuned, right? Like you're eventually going to tell us.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
Or you'll hear them. You never know. We'll see.
Congrats on the release of Levels. This video is insane. Tell me a little bit about making this movie.
I remember I played Levels for my mom, and she listens to like Whitney Houston. We didn't have no time for that type of music. And I remember we were in our Jeep driving to Vancouver, and I played her Levels and she just started going crazy. So I was like, damn, if my music can transcend through like ages, if my music can transcend through time and just give you a sense of feeling, then I know I'm getting my job right. So this music video really just, you know, if you really watch it, you'll find some meaning in it. And I feel like that's what we try to push for.
What can fans expect from your upcoming project, GONZO?
I was studying a painter, his name's Salvador Dali. And there was this one painting by Salvador Dali, and I think where he painted GONZO or something on it. And I saw that word and I was like, what does that mean? They used to call people like GONZO if you're like delusional, if you're crazy, if you're, you know, you're sporadic or abstract. And like, especially coming from Chilliwack, like some of the ideas or some of the visions I would say back then, a lot of people would laugh at. I lean into that and like, I want to be crazy and I want to be looked at and laughed at. And I want to go through those quote unquote cringe phases. And I want people to just like turn their heads because it just fuels me more. This is by far the best music I've ever made in my entire life. I can't stop smiling because I'm literally like, I'm making it like right now as we speak. Like I was just in a session till like 5 in the morning last night, just making it. And like when I was doing it, I started getting choked up because my parents just went through a divorce before like I came to LA. Like, you know, I got some family issues. I got like some money issues. Like things ain't like, it's not all bells and whistles when it comes to, you know, this lifestyle, man. It's not always as pretty as it looks. You know, there's so many questions that you go through on this journey of chasing a dream. And I feel like that's what really GONZO is going to encapsulate, of just humanizing who Boslen is and showcasing that like, it's okay to lash out. It's okay to be yourself or be excited about things.
Let's go back a couple of years here. When you dropped out of school and you started releasing mixtapes, what surprised you the most about the Vancouver music scene?
It looked like kind of a city with a chip on the shoulder, and that's what really inspired me and like turned my head. Because if you travel anywhere in the States, anywhere I go, I'm like, oh, I'm from Canada. Like, oh, I love Toronto. Like every time. Nothing wrong with that. I love Toronto. Like, pay the utmost respect.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many amazing Canadian artists from there. But for me as a kid that grew up in a different city, I want to try to do what I can do for my city. So that's what really inspired me and like really just made me look twice about the city. I just thought there was like so much potential.